beer YouTubers, and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets, looking at another IPA. And another Ugly Duck beer. Yeah, I mean, they're cheap, they're good, why not check them out. This is the Ugly Duck Brewing Company Hopfest IPA. This is one of the few beers from these guys I've never had. I've seen it around, never checked it out. It's a 7.5% IPA brewed with Cascade and Simcoe, and they also use Pilsner malt and caramel malt in there. So it's kind of interesting, and they talk about on the back how this is a tribute to hops. It's a Hopfest beer, and how a lot of people don't know what hops in beer are and stuff like that. So this should be interesting. So I got the Hopfest poured, and that looks like a traditional kind of American style IPA. Really thick head on there, like tiny bubbles in that kind of off-white head, but a nice hazy orange color. I'm hoping this one's going to be a good one, guys. Let's check it out. Yeah, no, it doesn't feel as intense as some of their other IPAs. I'm definitely picking up on the Simcoe. You get that classic peachy, grapefruity aroma. And also, Cascade is also a classic kind of citrus fruit hop. But a lot of peach and a lot of grapefruit, a lot of sweeter citrus fruits. Maybe a slight honeydew melon character to it, or cantaloupe melon actually, more so. Yeah, it's got that kind of dank, sweaty almost aroma. I sometimes get that from Simcoe. Yeah, it smells very nice. Hint of tropical fruit as well, just hint of pineapple. And you definitely kind of smell a slight caramel tone, but it smells pretty good. So yeah, let's give it a taste, guys. Cheers. That's interesting. The carbonation on it it's kind of weird. It's there, but it's kind of in a weird subtle way. It makes it like super silky. I don't know how I can say other than that. It feels like the silky mouthfeel that you sometimes get in porters. I wonder if I got an undercarbonated bottle. Yeah, there isn't a ton of carbonation in here. Usually that's not something I knock beers for, but being an IPA, I want the carbonation in there. If it was a stout, it was something else. But it does have carbonation, it's not just intense, but the flavor on it's really nice. It's got a really intense bitterness. Nice bitter kick, bitter aftertaste, like a real bitter grapefruit. But the mouthfeel, speaking of that, it's like medium, and it's got that kind of weird silky feel. It's almost drinking like a juice, a bitter kind of grapefruit juice. Grapefruit is the flavor that stands out the most. Definitely some citrus kind of flavors, a little bit of pine. Tropical fruit, not so much in the flavor. Peach there, pale stone fruits, but mostly it's just grapefruit. It's really grapefruit for it. It doesn't have that sweaty character I talked about in the aroma that you sometimes get out of a Simcoe. Really refreshing IPA. Not the best IPA from them, but worth a try, worth a shot. I mean, if you like Simcoe and you like these kind of bitter, grapefruity, slightly piney IPAs, this is going to be your cup of tea. It's kind of like, I feel like, it's kind of West Coast in style, but it's got some of that kind of slightly earthy flavors as well that you sometimes pick up in East Coast IPA, which is weird because Cascade and Simcoe to me aren't really that earthy, but it's got an interesting kind of earthy characters along with the pine and stuff like that. But it's still quite a nice IPA. I mean, it was pretty damn cheap, and that's always a factor for me when you can get really nice drinking beer cheaply. Especially because I'm in Denmark, I'm used to paying a shit ton of money for good beer. So that's awesome. So yeah, rating wise for the Ugly Duck Hopfest, I'm gonna go straight up 80. There's other beers I prefer from them more, like their Simcoe Chinook IPA, or was it Citra something, can't remember the entire name of it, or Hopfest in the Tropics, that's awesome. But still good stuff. I mean, definitely worth checking out. And for like, I think it was like 25 kroners for a bottle. I mean, it's damn cheap, so definitely worth a shot. So guys, definitely let me know what you think of the Ugly Duck Hopfest IPA if you've had it. As always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and now also Tumblr. And I'm gonna say cheers, and I'm gonna see you guys in another video.